In today's video, we're going to look at 3 ways that you can save money if you want to animate, so stay tuned. How much does it really cost to learn 3D animation? Thousands of dollars and years of training. But what if you could get started in just 5 days for only $97? In my 5-day iClone training challenge, you'll learn the essentials of iClone and create your very own short animated scene with character movement, facial animation and lip sync, set design, lighting, camera animation and rendering. This training is perfect for complete beginners, for anyone who wants to learn iClone or those ready to start their journey into 3D animation. No experience needed, just your passion to create. The link to sign up is in the description below. Hey friend, it's Ion here. I hope you are doing well, and in today's video I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can save money if you want to animate or if you are working on a animation project. And so because animation sometimes can become very expensive, especially when it comes to drawing tablets and softwares, and if you do 3D animation, to get graphics cards and to have a decent PC, etc., and it all starts to add up. So today I want to share with you just 3 simple ways that you can save money. And so the first one is basically to use free tools. Okay, so there is a lot of free tools available that is quite good. And for example, Blender. Blender is a awesome 3D animation software, and also you can use it for sculpting and modeling and all those kind of things. And it is a great free tool that you can use if you want to do 3D animation. There are so many other free softwares available, for example, for script writing and storyboarding, editing software like DaVinci Resolve that has a free version that you can download. So there is so many free tools. So if you are interested, I did create a list of free tools, free softwares. So if you want that list, in the description box below, just click there and you can download that free list. And it will just give you a list of free software that you can see, okay, maybe I need script writing software or software for my storyboarding. And so in that list, there's a whole list of free software. So if you're interested, in the description box below, there's a link. So that's the first one, using free tools out there. So obviously not everything is free. So if you're going to do, for example, 3D animation, you're going to need a decent PC, and that's going to cost you a lot of money. Especially if you want to render everything, you're probably going to need a render farm and pay for that, or maybe have a decent graphics card so that you can then render your final animations. And so you're going to need a decent PC. Now, for me to save money, I use a cloud PC. Okay, so how do I use this? Because with the cloud PC, you pay per hour that you use that you're online, logged in. And so how do I use a cloud PC to save money? Now, first of all, I use VAGON Cloud PC, and I will put a link in the description if you are interested. I absolutely love it. Okay, so how do I use VAGON to save money? Because obviously, like I've mentioned, you pay per hour. So what I do is I do all my animation on my normal PC. I use iClone for my 3D animations, and so I do all my animations on a very low setting, so that I just want to animate. I don't want to do my lighting and rendering and see what the final product looks like. I just animate on my computer, and once I'm happy with the animation, I will then upload it, the iClone project file, onto my cloud PC, and then I will light my scene there, because now I can see what I'm doing and what it will look like, and then I will render it. Now, to give you guys an idea, just why this for me is a no-brainer and how much money you can save is I recently for my streaming platform created a 2-minute advert, and I used iClone for the 3D animation, and the advert is about 2 minutes long. And so I rendered the animation in iClone. So that's just something to remember. I didn't render it in Unreal Engine or Blender or in Video Omniverse. I used iClone's rendering, so that will render a lot faster. So that's something to remember. But to render 2 minutes worth of animation will normally take you quite long, especially if my computer won't be able to do it. But it costs me less than $10 to render out all those different animation project files. So for me, that is a no-brainer. It saves you a lot of money because now I would much rather spend $10 here, $10 there on rendering my projects than to spend $2,000 on a graphics card. And then I need a CPU and RAM, and to get a decent PC to be able to render those files will cost you a lot of money up front one time. And like I said, I'd much rather pay $10 here, $10 there, and it just makes a lot more sense for me. Plus, your work is backed up on a cloud as well. Okay, so you'll have to pay extra for more storage. That's something you need to consider. But what I do is I have an external hard drive. So once I've rendered a scene, I download my project file again and I back it up. And if I do want to make changes, I upload it and I make the changes and I download and I back it up. So that's how I work. So I don't even have to pay more money for more storage as well. So again, it's just a great way to save more money. So that's the second way you can save money, especially when you do 3D animation, is to use a cloud PC. And in my case, I can recommend VAGON because that is the software or the cloud PC that I use. Then the third way to save money. Now, if it's going to be difficult to understand this one that you're going to save money. But if you think of time is money, so the more time you're going to spend on your projects, the more money it might take to make it. So one way you can save money is to use MOCAP. Okay, so instead of sitting and animating, especially if you gonna work on a cloud PC, if you're gonna not animate on your own PC, you're gonna need to animate on a cloud PC, and you are now have to pay per hour. Then if you can animate faster or have a way to work faster, have a faster workflow, you're going to save money. Okay, so the third way to save money is MOCAP software. And the one I can recommend, and that's again the one that I use, I can only recommend what I use, and that is Dollars Mono. And I will put a link in the description if you are interested. And there are other ones that's free. For example, Rococo Studio is free. Where you don't have a MOCAP suit, you can actually use webcam or recorded video. The reason why I would prefer Dollars Mono over Rococo is because with Dollars Mono, you can also do facial MOCAP, where with Rococo, you can't. So again, at the time of the filming of this video, Dollars Mono costs $99. Once off, so there's no monthly rental or anything. So it's a once-off purchase, and then you can either use your webcam or you can film everything up front and you can upload your videos. I have done videos in the past on Dollars Mono, so if you are interested, feel free to go check them out. And but yeah, if you want, I'll also just put a link in the description if you want to go check out those videos as well. But that's a great way to to work faster. And if you are using iClone for example, I'm using iClone for my 3D animations. One great thing about iClone 8 is that you can animate in layers on top of your motion layer. So your mocap that you've recorded and inside iClone, that will be your motion layer, and now you can animate on top of that. So you only will need to do adjustments. So you'll act out your entire scene that you will capture with dollars mono with your mocap. You'll import it into iClone, but now you can fine tune that with your layer animations on top of that, just to fine tune everything and make everything just look so much better. So that is the third way that I can recommend you save a lot of time, which in return will save you some money as well. So again, if I can recap everything in this video, the first way you can save money is using free tools. There's a lot of free tools available to you. And again, if you want that list of free softwares, then again, in the description box below, there's a link. Click there and I will send that guide to you. The second way to save money is to use a cloud PC. And in my case, I can highly recommend VAGON Cloud PC. That's the one I use and I absolutely love it. And the third way to save money is to use MOCAP, because you'll be able to animate faster. And if you can do things faster and save time, you can also save money. So I will put a link to the guide, the list of free softwares, a link to VAGON Cloud PC if you are interested. And then I'll also put a link to Dollars Mono's website if you are interested in MOCAP as well. The great thing about MOCAP or Dollars Mono is when we think of MOCAP, we think we need to spend so much money on MOCAP suits, which is pretty expensive. But with Dollars Mono, you can actually just record with your cell phone. You can record a video and you can import the video, and it will actually create mocap data from the video that you've recorded. So you don't even need to spend a lot of money on a mocap suit. You only need to purchase a software for $99 and you can do everything with a webcam live, or you can record your videos. And the great thing about Dollars Mono is there is a plugin. So if you use iClone, so especially iClone 8, not with previous versions. So there's a plugin and you can link up your mocap directly with iClone. So it just saves you a lot of money. And I think that plugin is also free to download. So guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next week with another video. So God bless and happy animating.